Hey guys, and welcome to the Vanguard Tactics live stream. This is the second game today. I'm joined here with Ben Jones. How you doing, Ben?
I'm good. Hi guys.
You obviously played the first game.
Yep.
And you were using the Harlequins.
Yes.
So good victory from you, my friend.
Yeah, it was very good.
So you're on a winning streak now.
Well, we'll see.
So up next we've got Jack with his Orks, and we've got Joe, who's using the Genestealer Cult. Who's your money on, Ben?
I'm going to go to Genestealer Cult for this one.
Oh, you're backing Joe.
I am.
You're backing General Joe. Well,
I think that Gorkanaut's going down. That's the reason.
I'm going to back Jack.
Yeah,
So I'm going to be Team Jack. You can be Team Joe.
Sounds good.
And guys in the chat, let us know, are you Team Jack or are you Team Joe? Let us know. Do you want the Genestealer Cult to win or the Orks? So I hope you guys are all doing well in the chat. If you have any questions whatsoever for myself or Ben or Jack or Joe, who are obviously playing, we can go in, help them out, ask them that questions. Hope you guys are enjoying the previews from the Marine stuff as well. And we're going to be streaming all day today. Right, now, next up, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be chatting to the guys about their list, where they're going to be deploying, and then also what we're going to be doing is sharing the list. Now, if you want the lists, the description is, or the link is in the description below, so you can go and check out both of the army lists. It will just take you to a blog page. Both of them are on there for you guys to have a look at. We are playing the mission Surround and Destroy, so it's going to be a Dawn of War deployment. There's 6 objectives. It's a hold 1, hold 2, hold more, basically mission. So if you're not familiar with that, go get your mission book, go have a look and see what that's all about. But yeah, we're going to be heading over to the guys now. Also, just a quick note that this stream is supported by Foreground Publishing for the terrain, JW Wargaming for the mats, and also Entoyment for your hobby supplies, and all the links to that are below. And if you want to get 10% off your mats, then all you need to do is use the code VT10 at checkout when you go onto those mats, okay? Right, here we go then. Let's head over to the game. Oh, one of us is playing over here, isn't it? Okay, right. Sorry about that, guys. We had a slight technical issue. We're going to head over to the guys now.
Gorkanaut. I'm assuming these are on the ground floor, yeah?
Yes.
And not on the top floor.
Death to war trike.
I bet you're well happy you bought those bikes down.
I might as well just drop it.
Hey guys, if you just talk us through as you deploy, that'd be great.
Blip.
So my scrap jets can drive through. So yeah, fine.
So in terms of terrain, we've got the ruins are obviously all obscuring the bottom levels, pretty much block line of sight, and these areas here are just dense terrain, aren't they? They're over 3 inches, under I think 5 inches, but they're not going to be obscuring. So that's just dense terrain today, these imperial structures that are in the middle of the table. And then we've got some area cover. These can be -2 to move and charge over, as well as, you know, sort of blocking out some of the movement there.
And the vehicles can drive and the bikes can drive through these dense pieces.
Yes, yeah. So vehicles and all that stuff can go through dense. It's pretty much like a Mars wood. Yeah. Beautiful. So what are you deploying at the moment, Jack?
So I'm very nearly finished. This is the unit of 30 slugger boys going down. They're going on the ground floor for ease. I'll put them up here. That's the unit.
So they're actually on the bottom floor of that.
Yeah.
You know, they're not on the top of the tree line, they're on the bottom of it. Obviously for your ease of use, I like it. Okay, cool. Yeah, and you've got some blips in here, Joe?
Yeah, I've got
Joe's deployed his counters.
4 blips there. I've got 3 on the line and 3 here.
And the objective markers, we've put them on the top of the buildings for you guys to see. There's an objective marker here and here, and then we've got one inside or in no man's land, and then we've got one in each corner as well, okay?
So I'll go over my deployment.
Yeah.
I've got a unit of 10 boys with the war boss in a truck over here. a unit of 5 bikes with a big chopper on the knob. The big unit of 30 slugger boys with a power claw in it.
You've got a big chopper on your knob.
Yeah, big chopper on my knob, standard. With 3 scrap jets with corkscrew custom job.
Okay.
Another truck, 10 boys, power claw weird boy with the jump and mechanical seizures.
Okay.
Deathkiller Wartrike, who is my warlord.
Yeah.
Who can reroll 1s on the charge, +1 damage.
Yeah.
And the war boss is the biggest boss as well, I've upgraded him. The Gorkanaut with a custom job for +1 ballistic skill.
He's got a custom job, yeah.
And then I've got another 5 bikes with a big chopper on the knob again.
Another big chopper on a knob.
3 mega knobs inside the belly of the beast.
Yeah. What sort of weapons have they got?
They just got power claws and custom shooters.
Nice.
And then 2 5-man commando units in Deep Strike.
Lovely. And what have you got on the table, Joe? Blips.
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 Yeah.
Blip. Have you spent any shenanigans with your blips?
I don't have to do that yet.
Okay, so
I've deployed.
So there's no shenanigans from Joe.
No.
Have you deployed all your blips?
I've deployed on my blips.
Okay, and starting CPs, Joe, you were on how many?
9.
And you were on
8.
You're on 8. Do you mind if we do it like that? Just so you put yours there, and Joe, you put yours there like that, so we
Okay.
can see for the stream. Okay. I'll update the live. Excellent. So we're into the roll off now to see who goes first. It's a big roll.
Where do we roll?
4.
Oh, Jack has rolled a 4.
I'll do it on the table.
Joe
Dramatic effect.
has rolled a 1. That was
Ooh.
dramatic.
The Colt can go first.
Colt are going first.
Interesting.
That's a power move. What do you think, Jonesy? Have you still got Team Joe? Is your man? He's wearing his hat backwards and everything.
I have to
Oh.
hide the
Wait
bald
and
spot.
see. Wait and see.
I'm Team
Going
Jack.
first is hard now.
Don't let me down.
I want it. Don't you worry. Got some cunning strategies here.
Yeah, I like it. Cunning. Is they going to be brutal and cunning?
Brutal but cunning, yeah.
Brutal but cunning. Okay, nice. I like it. A good combo. So any shenanigans from you, Joe, at this stage?
No
No
shenanigans. I need
You can have a CP though.
Oh, I can do.
I am generous as I am gorgeous.
So we're going to get rid of the deployment zones now, and we are going to... If I can.
Kill that Gorkanaut around.
There we go. Deployment zones.
Where's my magic man?
There's my
I am
magic.
the magic man.
That's what they call me, the magic man.
He's bimbled off. Where's he gone?
So I head over.
So you're actually deploying now?
I think he's downstairs still.
You can't advance and charge, can you?
I can with a psychic power, with a psychic character who seems to have left. Jonesy,
Yeah.
can you go downstairs and look on the right hand building
Yeah.
next to the shutter?
But to get a first turn charge, you'd have to roll an advance for 6
Yeah.
and then box cars, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're not charging me turn 1?
Hmm?
You're not charging me turn 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, you lot loving the armies, and we thought this would be a fantastic lineup to see 2 very underrepresented armies at the moment, the Genestealer Cult versus the Orks, with an absolute Xenos showdown led by the 2 tactical geniuses. We got Mr. Efficiency versus Brutal but Cunning. So really excited to see what's going to be happening here. It's going to be exciting to see who is going to be the dominant. Now, Jack, this is the first time Jack is playing Orks. He's had this Ork army for a while, but it's been under the paint table for a while, and I think it needs to go back there for a little bit longer. But the Magic Man is returned for Team Joe, and as he now starts his second deployment phase with the Genestealer Cult. Anyway, we'll head back over to the game, and Joe, if you could please talk us through what you're doing as you do it, that'd be great for the guys.
Clips off and put the models on. That's what I'm doing.
Post haste.
So these blips up front,
Yep.
they were here because if you'd chosen for me to go second,
They
just
whipped
whipped them
off the table. Put them in deep strike.
Yeah.
Ah, so perhaps I'm cunning but brutal. I'll let the chat decide on that. This is the first time I've ever played Genestealer Cult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're in the hands of a.
A tactical genius.
Yeah.
So I'm learning by doing.
Or doing by learning.
Yes, good point. Good point.
I think this will be a real fun game.
When we finally get going, Joe's had a 45-minute deployment.
Are you putting a clock on it?
I think I should have to be honest. This is outrageous.
I mean, it's a power move, making him go first there, Jack.
Yeah. Well, he can't whip blips off and put them in deep strike, which I just found out. So that's gone well.
Well, I can do at the end of my movement phase. But
Okay.
Joe, how many CPs you got? 9?
9.
No.
Well, I've got up to 10 now.
Yep.
Now the first turn has begun. Right. Right here.
And Jack, you're on 8?
8, yeah.
This unit here is going to advance.
Okay, cool.
I'll put that there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's a 4. Going 10.
So they're not engaging.
No.
Oh, they're not like hiding there.
They are hiding.
Okay.
Like pros.
It's a bold move.
On move, Cotton.
This unit here, they're going to advance.
Yep.
5. Ooh, we're getting bigger.
Oh. So you're on the objective on that side, not on the objective this side.
No. I could go all the way. This unit of 5 guys here will deploy scramblers.
Cool beans.
And I'll spend my free CP
Oh.
to return these boys to the shadows.
Spend your 1 CP.
Yeah, not 3.
Yeah. 3, not 3. Yeah.
I thought I got 3. 3.
Mm.
Back in your box.
Cool.
This isn't your new list, is it? This is the old
This
list.
is my old list, yeah. Psychic phase, I will give this unit here a 5 up 200 ping, which goes off.
Cool.
And he's going to give them +1 attack, +1 strength, which goes off.
Cool.
How fast do your bikes move?
They move 12.
Ooh.
They can advance and charge if in range of the Death Killer water.
Oh, really? In that case, I'll spend another CP
Oh.
to give. Where's the 8? That unit of aberrants in that building, the 9-man, +1. Well, +1 if you're on a pain, so 4 if you're on a pain.
4 pound pen. Okay.
Now that is a power play right there.
Yeah.
Mm.
And as power plays go,
Is that your turn?
that's the end of my turn.
Okay, it's
Excellent.
good. Nothing happened. Right, so scores on the doors there. Did you score
I
anything?
deployed scramblers and my army's painted.
Okay.
It's a
Did
good
you,
start.
Like somebody.
Whoa.
did you get an engagement fronts?
No.
So you
I
just
was-
got
I was an inch out.
story of a life, Joe.
I'll have a CP.
You take that CP.
Cheers, mate. So up to 9.
You do, I'm gonna.
So-
I'm gonna get. Am I allowed to drink on the stream?
Yeah, you can have alcohol.
I need to get through this.
How many CPs you down to now?
8. Where's my drinks gone?
Talk us through what you're doing and thinking there,
Just
Jack.
I'm showing a bit of a thing, just checking.
This- High octane first turn.
I've got a plan. I think I'm formulating a plan. The scrap jets move 10. Cool. War bike. Oh, they move 14. The war bikers. So this is +1 attack, yeah.
Yeah.
Arm saving cover.
+1 strength.
+1
yeah.
strength. Arm
+1
saving.
strength and attack.
Okay. What's the
4 up saving cover.
Okay, cool. They're just 1 wound, 6 up armor save.
5 up armor save.
Okay.
So we've got 5 up armor. We've got a 6 up invulnerable save across the entire army,
Yeah.
which I forgot in my practice game versus Cat.
Okay.
Tactical genius, you see, and I still won.
That Gorkanaut can see him there, yeah, it's fine. So these bikes are going to come up. So I think the plan with this unit of bikes here is to declare a charge and swing in for the engage, potentially, as an option. So they're going to come up there. What power did he get off over here?
5 up for no pain.
On 5 up for no pains. But they're not holding the objective.
No.
I think.
So Jonesy, what do you think there of Jack's key decision there to go second? What do you think? What do you think his strategy is? Does he even have one?
I think he's just going to try and blast those 2 objectives clear every turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it's a tough one against G-Cult because going first he might have been able to just shut the whole board off with all those fast moving little units and keep Joe in the corners.
Yeah, that's true. Joe hasn't put any of the bikes down on the table. Interesting.
No. So they're going to all drop in 3 away, aren't they? And
but are they?
Bomb something.
Or is Jack just going to screen him out all game?
It's very hard to screen the 3-inch one away.
So only 6 inches between them, and he's got a lot of units to do it with the Orks, hasn't he?
You need to spread out everything,
Yeah.
That's kind of how I would have played the G-Cult there. Just put everything all over the place. So they can't come in, or if they come in at best, they kill 1 unit.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, if you obviously have any questions whatsoever, please do let me know. Aaron said, quite interesting to see how Deploy Scramblers plays out here. Lots of units to screen out deployment zones. Completely agree there, Aaron. Completely agree. I don't like a Deploy Scramblers. I prefer Raise the Banners if I'm a sort of secondary man. I know you're a fan of the Scramblers, aren't you?
Without our speed, it's... I don't like it with some of the slower armies, but without our speed, usually, like... If you're really struggling with Harlequins, you can just double move a unit. Same with Aldar. So you still only count as moving and you scram.
No, you can't.
No, sorry. You can double move to get into the ruins for the next turn.
For the next turn,
you can put stuff. You can hide stuff very, very easily.
It happens at the end of the movement phase, doesn't it? Which is it's unfortunate. If it was you could do an action at the end of your move.
Oh, it'd be easy.
It'd be great,
doable,
but that's where the double move doesn't quite work.
I quite like it with the Harlequin list I got because you have 5 people inside a transport.
Yeah, it's quite easy.
So they've got to shoot a transport off.
Yeah.
And you can always with Quins just put a 2-man unit in the sky and bring it back down like I did in that last game.
Yeah.
I think the commanders will be quite good for the scrambling. And same equally, Joe's got lots of small units. He can just...
Yeah.
There's going to be gaps.
And they've got such a small footprint, haven't they? So, anyway, we'll head back into the game and we'll find out what's going on with Jack's first turn. The question is, does Jack even have a plan?
No. I've got a solid plan. First of all, I'm going to play properly and put the scrap jets on the base.
Oh. That's an extra CP to Joe and 1 less for Jack.
So I'm thinking of the jumping the 30 boys over here and taking out those acolytes and get some really good screening on the go. The 10 boys from this truck are going to get out.
Now that is a power play.
Characters can't scramble, can they?
No. Oh, that is supposed to be there, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm totally cheating.
2.
Stealing my building.
Yeah. It's more visual for the guys because you're hiding your whole army, so...
Like a man.
Like a real man. It's okay, Joe.
And the war bosses are also
I
going
don't
to
get
get
to
out.
play against Orks enough. I never really know what to do against them.
Well, I haven't even heard one walk from Jack yet.
The truck's going to advance.
Whoa!
So he's going 17 inches. So he's got to drive out 6. So you get
You're
11.
the first person I've ever seen do that.
What?
Measure the distance their vehicle has to travel around the building first.
Because Jack's a good player.
He knows the rules.
This unit of bikes.
So I'm just going to insert my hand in there.
Ooh.
This unit of
That hasn't lost
Second
your
advance.
immersion, has it, Joe?
has.
I'm just going to pretend that we're playing underground, and these are like little rooms underground.
Well, okay, I like it.
He's coming into the land of the goblins.
Have you got any heroic intervene stratagems, Joe?
No. I'm lucky I've got any stratagems in this army.
So the bike's not holding that objective. They're not going to get me engaged. I'm hoping that the boys with the jump to get me engaged in that quarter.
Interesting choice.
They can stay there. So
I really just want to
screwed
see
out.
what the blast keyword does this game. That's my mission.
That's screwed out. Need to make that charge. I think the scrap jets can just. I think the weird boy's going to get out, move to there. The truck is going to
My
advance.
first time doing it as long, did it?
Hold on, hold two.
What?
Is it hold on, hold two?
Hold one, hold two.
Hold on, hold two.
Truck's moving up. He can stay there. Yeah, so that's all screened out. They're going to push that one over there. They're going to come. That's all screened out. Okay. Holding that jump. So these shooter boys will scramble.
Mm-hmm.
They advance, they can't do it. Weird boys over there. Is there any instructions I was meant to do? That's cool. Psychic phase. I'll cast the jump on +3.
+3?
Yeah. Goes off.
Nah, mate.
No perils.
Hugh Titchener said, I hope there's a clock on this game.
Yeah, because Jack's already on 45 minutes.
Brutal and cunning plans take a long time, don't they, Jack?
Absolutely.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Yeah, I'm avoiding that crater, don't you worry about that.
You have to start typing your talk into the chat, you know, because he's listening.
What, the tactics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not making that 9-inch charge in 11.
Yeah, you are. That's a conga line if I ever saw one.
Big blocky conk line.
That guy's not painted.
Don't worry
I
about
think I know
that.
the other ones were City 5 bases, but that's...
Don't worry about them.
He fell in a pile of soot.
So I've scrambled. I need to get charges off to engage. So the Gore Connaught's going to fire everything at them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, really?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
How many
16, 16, 18 from the Megastorm Super Shooter. Gatler, big Gatler.
Hitting on 6, yeah?
Hit on 4s, mate.
4s?
First one to hit. Best at skill 4+. Clear it red.
What is this? Man?
4s. Oh, there's a couple of dackers in there. Don't mean to alarm you.
I am alarmed.
It's a
Consider me alarmed.
It's a pretty terrible roll.
That's good. That's good.
So 2 more. They both miss. Toughness 3.
Toughness 3.
2 to move.
Ro- Oh.
5.
5. Minus
-1.
5s. 3.
Yeah.
1.
Then the big shooters. 12 shots. In on 4s.
Killed my goblins.
No dackers. Only on 3s. So you got 2 no AP.
4s. Loves it.
And then the rockets. 1 hit, 2s. 1 wound, -2.
A 6. Oh.
Let's go, Team Jack. Come on, boy.
The bikes will shoot into them. So 6 shots each. So this is 3 of them. 5s. I've got my death score reroll on my Gorgonal, never mind. So that's that, and I've got another 2 bikes to go, so I might as well do those now. 6, yeah. Cox. Our death skull reroll. 3 attackers. Another hit. We only got 3s. Reroll 1. So that is 6 therapy.
4s. Cocked. 2. No, I'm getting down to the old Roxals.
Is that a range? So the bikes, no shooting, can't see anything, that's fine. So the bikes will charge.
Cool.
8, that's going to be enough.
They're in.
Good play. It's good play that.
Mm.
Get that engage. Love it.
Power play.
The Gorknort's going to go in.
The big boy.
Actually,
He's going to pick him up. Screen out the board now. He's got the screen out. He's gone for the screen out.
I'm going to sacrifice engage. Hopefully they can get me engaged.
Hmm.
So you have to deploy. So you won't be able to get grenades in on there, basically. Get their strings at you, but... And then the big one, the boys.
The big one.
9.
It's an 11.
Boom.
Who are you charging? I take it you're charging everyone.
No, just this unit.
Just the aberrants.
Oh, there's aberrants there.
Yeah, those are aberrant models.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realise there were aberrants.
Oh yes.
Oh. How many are there?
8.
Okay. So I've got 11.
Those are. There's a 5-man squad of acolytes there, so you've got to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones on the left have got the 4+1 and the ones on the right don't. And you've got 9 on the left, 8 on the right, so the 30-man swinging into it could be dangerous. Could be a squeaky bum time for you though, Joe.
No, never.
Now
There's no swords in there, is there?
No.
that is a power move.
I'm not going to engage them.
No.
No.
Did you do a scramble by the way, Jack?
Yeah, but shoot the boys.
Yeah.
It's on a par. Ooh.
Oh, he goes
How many attacks do the swords get?
2 each.
2 each hit on 4s.
Actually, wait, no. Those have got +1 attacks. So they've got 3 attacks each at the moment.
Hit on 4s.
Hit on 3s.
Not much one to hit.
Strength 9.
Yeah, I've made a big mistake because I didn't realise aberrants were here. How many attacks do the aberrants get?
3.
3.
2 with picks, 1 with rending claw.
What's I hit on?
3s.
3s. Strength
Well, I technically hit on 2s because you charged me on in cover.
5. Strength 5.
5.
AP
-2.
Okay. So you've got 8 guys there. 3 attacks each. Fuck.
Those guys are hitting on 2s as well because cover.
What's the damage of those weapons?
-4 for Act 2.
Yeah, yeah, I made a big mistake, I think, unfortunately.
You can take it back if you want.
No.
Gentleman's agreement, you throw the game.
So they're 3 attacks each. What do I swing first? I'll have to go with these first.
Ooh.
So just 3 guys swinging. Boss stop, hit on 3s. I can use death scores.
Oh,
2s.
2s?
Yep, -1.
-1. So I don't get cover save because you charged me, so I get 6s. 2 are dead.
And then the 6 attacks. 3s. And I've got 3s with a 1 reroll. 2, no minus.
5s.
2 more than the unit.
I'll pay the 2 CP to interrupt. Yep, my chum.
Remember, Jay, you have to end close to the close enemy model.
Yep.
Every model counts at this stage.
There's a lot of models there. We're all good. So, 2,
Just 2 attacks each, isn't it?
5, 6, 7, 8. So it's the pick. I get to attack with the picks first, and then I get rending claws after.
Okay.
2s. 3s.
How is that?
That's cocked. 3, 6, 9.
9,
Yeah.
You get your 6 up, don't you, Jack?
No, it's minus on that, isn't it? Oh, 6
-2.
Finlands. I get 6 Finlands. Thank you, Steve.
How dare you! It's good.
I didn't make any. So, yeah,
The old claws. Ooh,
good. Cop dice.
pocket.
Another 1. No.
And then 3. Those are -3.
6 Finlands.
So 6, yeah, 3.
No, 3 more.
That's 12.
Yeah.
What's your leadership?
It's 18 at the moment.
18.
Number of models in the unit.
What?
So they're going to pile in.
You gonna pile into them?
No.
No.
You can get in there.
So, Jonesy, what do you think there, mate?
I think Jack's got away a bit there. I think that could have been.
Just lean in a bit there, Joe. Ben, sorry.
I think that could have been a lot worse than it was. I think you're about to see the bikes maybe get picked up by the Roxors.
Is there any left?
Any?
Any Roxors left in those bikes?
I think so. I don't think he killed the whole unit.
Okay, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens there. Yeah, I think Jack's
maybe he has killed
Jack's
the whole
obviously
unit.
gone for the screen there, keeping the bikes, and I think that's why he's fought with that one first, is so that he can keep that Gorkanaut alive.
That's why it's for.
Because obviously he knows he's got that demolition charge, so it was an interesting pick there. And obviously he's still got that green tide up his sleeve, you know, and that's a big one. That's got tide. So
I think over here was a bit strange with the scrapjets not moving.
yeah, you think they're keeping this? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know whether he's done it to.
Draw him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, Aaron said the boys just over half an inch away from the wall might have made it more difficult. Absolutely. I think Jack was caught out by the fact that they were aberrants and not acolytes. So I think that was what probably caught him off guard there a little bit.
Yeah, because it's completely different maths on aberrants.
Yeah, I think, Jack was generally surprised there that they were aberrants. And again, because of social distancing and stuff, obviously they are on either side of the table. There's not as much walking around the table as you probably do normally. And obviously they're not seeing the same shot you guys are. So they're only seeing their angle of shots.
Look at the amount of dice coming in now from the Ork boys attacking into the aberrants.
It's going to be interesting to see how many get picked up now. So we'll head back on over, but I think Jack's played it well out of a tight little spot there, and I think definitely the right play with the 2 CPs interrupt from Joe to do as much damage as possible. So we'll go back over to the guys and see what's happening. And I'll check on those acolytes in the building.
It's niched goot.
Oh, it's not too bad actually. That was cool. So is it six? Is
Bob them in there.
it 6 more guys after this?
Yeah.
As he saves from first 10. Is it just still like your 6 of him?
I got 5 foot because there's no minuses there.
No.
Oh, that was that was an awful roll. 1, 2, 3, and a wound.
Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other 6 guys swing in. Threes. Yeah, and then 4s. I didn't use reroll to wound.
So there it
There
is.
saves, yeah.
So replace those blues with these reds. 5s.
It's basically who's got more muscle, orcs or
Yeah.
or aberrants.
So
Another 2 and the wind
He-
passes over here.
yeah, 1, 2.
What power's this guy got?
Smite, +1 on strength, +1 attack, and advance and charge.
I'm piling into him.
Yeah,
How many attacks he got?
4.
You sure?
Are you sure?
He's got a mighty staff on him. You see,
Are you saying he's got more attacks than the Space Marine chaplain?
he's got 3 attacks.
He's got three.
What's he
No, he's got 4 attacks with his little knife. 4 hits on 3s.
Yeah.
Strength
3.
5 because he gets +2 with his little stick. -1, do 3 damage.
I'm not going to pile into him then.
What?
There's 2 left here.
Yeah,
What's your morale? Do you take morale checks?
I do take morale checks.
You've lost 6.
Leadership 8, maybe 9.
I don't think it's worth
Leadership
swinging
7.
again. Leadership 7. Leadership 7.
Leadership 7, yeah.
So you lost 6. So you just going to pass it on. Try and decide if I want to fight twice. If I fight twice, I could pick up the aberrants. Is it really worth 3 CP? I'm going to do it.
They spend the 3 CP to kill 2 abbeys.
Yep.
He's a hungry man. He's a hungry man. He's hungry for death.
Well, I'm happy to pick those 2 up. But just
Well, hold on. I need to do a piling from my last attack.
Mm.
So you can get to that side.
And then closer, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice little stratagem that in it. The old fight twice.
I wish I had it.
So you're not on that objective anymore. The aberrants are dead.
They're on it on
You'll
you.
probably just have to move him to there to be the closest. You'd have to.
Okay, yeah,
Alright, but that's alright.
Cool. Don't not use this combat malarkey.
It's an interesting phase for you, isn't it? You've got
Yeah.
magic phases now, and
I know.
charge phase, and a combat phase. Yeah.
So I got an engage for 2.
Alright, Lassie does.
I've done my first scrambler in my deployment zone.
So I'm holding 1 objective at the start of the
Yeah.
turn. Gets me 5. Get a command point, puts me at 7. What we doing, lads? Woo! Pistol Pete.
Still pity.
Pistol Pete,
Feeling brave.
he gets work done, mate.
CPs, guys?
I'm on 6.
Apparently I'm on 1, but it should be 7.
Now 1. 1 for Joe.
Yep, I'm on it.
Good.
So a bit of cheating, don't worry. Move on. Just stand still. Stop hugging each other. There we go, right.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed that first turn from the Orks versus Genestealer Cult. So Jack making a very aggressive play there with the fight twice stratagem, picking up all those aberrants on the right hand side, meaning that he does take Joe off that objective, putting Joe under a little bit of pressure, and as we know, Joe does crumble when he is under that pressure. He's like an apple pie. Like an apple pie, that lad. But what are your thoughts, Jonesy?
Yeah, I mean, because he had that objective even if he left the 2 alive.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have spent 3 on that.
No?
No, would have kept them for something else later on. Because he had the objective anyway.
Yeah. He's probably worried that if Joe does roll a 1,
yeah,
then you know the shooter boys can put out a fair bit of shots from the old Overwatch if they want to do that with the Daka. And Overwatch against Acolytes is good because obviously
I think they're going to get charged through the wall.
They probably are. Yeah, as long as you know.
I think Joe's priority here is he has to kill the big boy squad versus stop it green tide in back.
Yeah,
because it's like 3 models.
Yeah.
And then he's going to come in, see where he's got the gaps now too. I think he's going to use the demo bikes to kill as much as he can.
It's going to be an interesting play now. See what he does. Or does he hold off in? Does he hold off a little bit longer? Yeah.
I think he comes in the back here and causes mayhem.
Anyway, so let's go over and see what happens and see what Joe does. And guys, any questions for the guys? Let us know. This is just a funsy game, so yeah, any questions whatsoever. And guys, we really do appreciate all of you in the chat. Keep commenting, and it really helps us reach more people. Yeah, and any questions, let us know. What do you think of the terrain setup? Let us know that. Overall, this is our first time streaming, apart from our game earlier, but this is our first time attempting to stream, so let us know what you think of the audio quality, the visuals. We're using a 4K camera at the moment to really hopefully get as much detail from these models as possible, because sometimes overhead with webcams can be a bit blurry, can't they? So, yeah, let us know. We'd love any feedback whatsoever. We'll head over to the guys now.
And then they move d6.
Yeah.
It's a 4.
Ben said Joe eats pressure for breakfast, apparently.
Oh. I do.
So you're going to be 5 inches away.
I'll be 5 inches away.
That wasn't this bone, by the way.
Oh no, so you're on a 5-inch charge. Cool. From both units?
It's just 1 unit.
No, from both of these units.
Yeah.
More bikes and the Mega Nobs.
Mega nubs. Then I'm spending.
Hey, well, you got a chopper on your knob, Jack?
Yeah.
Do.
You know the 2 CPs now, Joe?
I'm down to 1. Yeah, I'm down to 2.
And what stratagems have you played this turn for the guys?
Perfect ambush.
Okay.
And
Demolition.
lying in wait. I will be doing demolition in my turn.
That's 1 CP, yeah?
So you're not in range. You shouldn't be in range of the Gork. No.
I can't reach him. Although.
That's meant to be.
Yeah. Just a bit of casual cheating, that's all.
Yeah.
Just casually.
So you're 9 inches away from here?
Oh yeah, you little bicyclettes. Right, so gonna pick. Obviously, re-roll
What can shoot him?
wound. Because I got to pick it when he comes in. Basically, I'm gonna re-roll all wounds on them, and re-roll 1s on them.
Okay.
Or I might do it the other way around. Just so I know that they're dead. Yeah, re-roll all, re-roll 1s.
Yep.
Because he's toughness 7.
Doesn't say.
He's toughness. We'll do it the other way around then.
Okay.
So re-roll 1s, re-roll all. You've got some boys in there.
Yep.
Little 10-man squad.
from the war boss.
Oh, look at you. With your screening shenanigans.
Not today.
Chum bucket.
Put it back, yeah.
Okay guys, a few of you commented on our audio quality when we're commentating. We're not trying to talk too loudly because unfortunately the guys would hear us, so we don't want to give away too much what we would do differently. So yeah, that's one of the things. So if you are thinking we're a little bit quiet, me and Ben will lean in a little bit more to the microphone. We will speak up a little bit for you. That means that the guys obviously won't be able to hear us so much. So hopefully that helps on the audio front. Another dice for the camera, potentially. The only problem with that is we'd need a proper built setup for dice rolls. With social distancing, it's better to keep both players on different sides, so that's why we've got the two different the dice racks. But that we might change that in the future if COVID restrictions lighten up slightly and we could just feel a little bit safer playing in a closer proximity to one another. Christoph says, what's your reflection on Goonhammer data saying players go first of a 60% win rate? I think people need to build to go second, and they really need to pick secondaries to go second, and actually also terrain at the moment. I don't think many events are really using the right amount of terrain with the right sorts as well. So I think over time people will get better at going second and winning going second. And the secondary picks are so important. You get those wrong, and if you go second, you're in big trouble. So it is really, really important that you pick the right secondaries, and that's why on VT Plus we do the battle reports for going first and going second. So it really help you see what's best, whether you should go first or go second. So yeah. What we got here? Robin, would be interested if you guys talk about your tactical thoughts while moving units. I'll get the guys to do that, okay? Maybe because there's just no tactics or thoughts, Jonesy. What do you reckon?
It's, just you want to get that Gorkanaut in combat.
Yeah. The problem is with this game, because the Genestealer Cult was so tricksy, Jack doesn't want to give away too much to, obviously, Joe, because he might then open up an area where Joe could come in and capitalise on it. So when you're playing against the Genestealer Cult, and also the Genestealer Cult doesn't want to give away too much of their game plan, so that's probably why commentary from those guys is a little bit light at the moment. So we can do a lot more chat at the end of the game, and they can really talk about what they sort of did then, okay? Jack said the scoreboard is pretty good. It's huge though, and probably doesn't need to be up all the time. Feels like I'm missing something
it's
though.
Not hiding anything, just the reserves.
It's literally not hiding anything. We've made that so it's literally takes up the entire table. I'll show you now what is underneath it if you want, so you can see basically that's what's underneath it. So you're not missing anything apart from some dice models and that kind of stuff. So literally that takes up, I don't know, what, a centimetre of the table, and that's about it. But yeah, you're not missing anything, don't worry. So we'll head back over to the guys of the camera.
2,
4, 6, 8.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 at -3 on those bikes.
And what's this, guys? Is this the acolytes on these bikes?
No, it's the grenade.
No, this is
great.
this is the grenades one.
So the grenades have just shot onto here, okay?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
How many wounds do bikes get? 1 or 2? Oh, 2 or 3.
two.
I failed 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Sniper lad will just shoot a orc, hits, doesn't wound. He'll throw a grenade at you. 6 shots. Ooh. 3s.
It's a big grenade.
5s. Nothing.
Cool. Guys, when you're saying what you're doing, if you could point out like what unit, so when rather than saying that guy, if you could say the Magus is going to throw a grenade, etc., that'd be great, alright?
Okie dokie. These guys are going to throw a grenade at the bikes and pistols. So a grenade. 4. Hitting on 4s. Cool, these guys are on point today with their shooting. Not so much wounding. 1 wound, no minus.
4 up.
Yeah.
Takes a wound.
Eat that wound.
So that was those acolytes onto the bikes, yeah?
Yeah, I think I've shot my stuff.
Cool.
Is there anything on the other side of that? If not, put it right up against the edge.
So charges, obviously these guys will go into the bikes.
Yep.
So acolytes onto the bikes.
And
The guys on the stream have asked that when you're doing your moving, could you talk for a little bit of your tactics where
Okay.
possible, okay?
Yep.
Like what you're thinking, all that kind of stuff, yeah.
I don't do those tactics.
Yeah, me and Jonesy said you were both winging it, but
Yeah.
you know,
No, I don't know about that.
if there are any tactics going on, let us know.
These guys.
Yep.
We're going to go into the mega nubs.
Just the mega knobs?
Just the mega
Cool.
nubs.
Yeah, 5.
Oh, that's a 1 and a
Fail.
3.
No CP.
Bumholes.
Got away with murder. Has anyone done it?
Hey, you could have set up to defend over there, son. Get that +1 to hit.
They can't. Oh yeah. Oh, I'll be in on 3s.
Yes.
Oh. Do what he did to me last turn.
Absolutely. That is some brutal but cunning tactics.
Absolutely.
But they failed their charge.
Lovely jubbly. What's next to the meat grinder?
Team Jack. Team Jack. That's a bold move, Cotton, going in with the.
I'm sweating.
Oh no.
Got sweat on.
Oh no.
Because I've got to make 2 charges now.
Have you? Which charges you got to make?
Yeah, I've got that charge there, so I can only make 2 charges now. And then
Yeah.
I've got to go into these boys.
With where? With what?
These guys here.
Okay.
So the acolytes are going.
Love it.
They probably made that, yeah.
I think. Yeah. Let them have that one.
Yeah.
And then the magic man, he's going in
Magic Man.
on a 5.
Magic Man is in.
Oh.
People loving it on stream after listening to your 2 podcasts.
Okay,
Now they're fighting it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, but he's got orcs this time.
Got a different army, yeah.
Army.
Anything else? Any more for any more?
I can't believe I failed to find this charge.
Oh, crime.
You shouldn't have gone for all your CP.
You got to.
Going out of
With
fashion.
Genestealer Cult, you lose that CP in a turn.
Where
And
you
I
start?
dropped a relic, so I got
Yeah.
an extra 1 this
Did you
game.
drop the stratagem from the Primus?
Yeah.
Good.
Where you starting?
Well, I've got to go here, haven't I?
Cool.
Because those bikes will pick them up. Actually, they got 5 up for no pain at the moment. How many attacks do your boys get?
3 each.
15 hitting on 3s. As long as we're going to go here.
Okay.
We're going to go here.
What do you think, James? Is that a bold move?
Whichever one.
You go with the unit, yeah?
If there's an interrupt, then it's going to be hard either way.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. Bring on. So you get no +1 to hit this time, but I will. No, I won't.
No, because
Okay,
those
cool.
got 2 up.
Hit on 3. That's good. That's good. That's what we want.
Win on force.
Win on 4s. 1, 2. Oh, only 3.
Let's make the first input of the game. Made what? 2
And then 5 little daggers. I'm going to shiv you right up. 4s. 1 wound.
3 die. Little mages.
That's a problem. We may not have done enough damage to those orc boys.
No.
They got a 5 that feel no pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have it.
I can have it.
Yep.
I'm going to go with the stick boy next. So 3 attacks with a stick. He hit 3 times. What a lad. Winning on 3s. He's wounded you twice.
So for
Oh, it's a double 6!
A dagger, sir. Oh, yeah.
he's only got a whiff there.
Right, over here. My boys.
Some big chap there, isn't it?
Right.
That death skulls me.
It might not be the last of these 30 slugger boys as well.
Did I get +1 attack off? No, I didn't. Did I? I got feel no pain off them. But I
Yeah,
didn't
you
get
failed
the
the
attack.
other one.
Ooh.
So these are the big weapons, yeah?
These are the big boys.
So they're not -1 to hit. Why
No.
don't we roll then?
Because I get reroll 1 because of the banner in the unit.
Okay.
So that is 8 hits. Wounding on 3s on the bikes. Do you have an invulnerable save?
Yep.
Oh. That is 7 invulnerable saves.
There you go.
7 dead bikes, if you please. You what?
Made 5, 6 up, 2 bikes
Oh.
die.
What a hero!
I've always rated Death Skulls. Oh,
3, 4, 5, 6 rending claws.
bit of a cop one there.
Oh well, that's
Nailed it. Tactical genius.
tactical genius.
Roll 6s.
You're buying the Crying Tiger tonight. Right.
The Weeping Tiger.
5 to wound.
No, the strength 4
Toughness 5.
+1 strength from the psychic power.
I thought you failed it.
No, I felt. Oh, yeah.
5.
Four wounds. No 6s, please.
Any minuses?
Minus.
Oh,
Oh,
they're
6s,
they're
they're
rendings,
rending,
aren't
so
they?
minus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rendings. Made 1, so you kill the bike in half.
A bike and a half. And then, the most threatening of all weapons are daggers.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them. Heroes, one and all.
5s.
Oh, you absolute. That's cunt.
No.
No. That's the problem.
My swings. I'll start over here. I'll put all my attacks into these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 normal guys.
I think we can call it there.
Do you do a scramble of this, do it?
1,
No.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 normal guys onto the infantry squad. 3s. It's cocked. 3 to wound. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9 wounds.
A minus?
No.
Ooh.
You're not getting +1 to save now. They're gone.
They are dead, sir. Dead as a doctor.
And then my bikes. I'll start with the knob. 3s. Use Death Skulls. 2 hits, 2s. 2 wounds at -1.
6s.
2 damage each.
So 5 up.
One
Cocked.
dead. Well, one's dead anyway.
And then next one.
2 dead. Then the boy. 3 hits. 3 wounds, no minus.
5s. Ooh.
First 2.
2.
And you're in fearless range, yeah?
No.
Okay. So morale on that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Morale on my bikes. 4 + 3 is 7, so they're okay.
Boys. Because they lost a whole bunch.
Yeah, I want to pass. I'll pass.
Oh, come on!
I'll tell you
Leadership
Joe.
on Acolytes. It's a 5.
No
They
failed.
failed. Brilliant.
Take 1 wins. Maybe blue is my colour.
I quit the game.
Only 1 more runs.
Hey, you want to sit in, said Joe?
Yeah.
Right, we taking your turn.
Yeah. Put on that podcast about tilting, please. I get engaged for 3
Where?
because they're in that table quarter, they're in that table quarter,
Okay.
they're in this table
Cool.
quarter, and he, Magic Man,
Yeah.
is
Nice.
still alive. Somehow.
Cool.
That's the end of my turn. I'm going to go and cry.
So again, CP.
So you get 15.
Yeah. They can also go for a Barney on them.
So Jonesy, what do you think then?
I think it's probably over for the G Cult.
Yeah, probably over.
I think
yeah,
it's-
could be.
2 little damage done so far.
I think the way that morale and attrition now works really helps orcs. Because
Yeah, you've got a few left to fight with rather than losing them all.
yeah, like even if you lost it massively on you're only ever going to lose 1 from leadership, and then you know, if you've got 5 or 6 or 7 guys left, it's very unlikely you're going to roll all 1s and 2s, and you only need 1 guy alive. So it means you don't have to spend those 2 CPs to auto-pass morale anymore. So that means that green tide can just come back, and another 30 boys back is going to be horrendous.
I mean, this whole right-hand side now is all chargeable.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be... Joe he's like currently on the floor crying now.
Yeah.
You can't see this off camera, but that's exactly what's happening.
Gone back behind his screen.
Like an apple crumble, he's on the floor. But anyway, guys, yeah, well, really good play from Jack. I like it. Failing that 5-inch charge was really big, though, wasn't it? Because he could have... Well...
There's still an interrupt. This is the problem.
Yeah.
The Genestealer Cult being so flimsy.
Yeah.
But
if they would have made their 5-inch charge, he could have gone into the knobs fort first with the acolytes.
Oh yeah, you would. Yeah.
Because I think in the top right hand corner, going there doesn't really make much difference, because he just doesn't have enough attacks to kill the Orks anyway. I think the bikes coming down and shooting the bikes was a bad move. I would have definitely put everything on that 30-man blob. Just get rid of the 30-man blob, and just leave those, you know, the 5-man bike unit alone. Really, I think. And maybe even charge them with the acolytes instead.
I would have put acolytes up here and your bikes down on these scrapper jets.
Well, that was the other thing. Obviously, the bikes could have come down just in front of the scrap jets and picked up all 3.
That's where I would have gone.
Yeah, because there is looks like you could have come down in that dense terrain, or in between, so you're not suffering that -1. Literally where Jack's tape measure is now. That's where we were expecting those Genestealer Cult bikes to come in with those demolition charges, and then boom, scrap jet's gone.
Or the other side as well, character as well.
Yeah.
You know, wherever you could get the 3-inch gap.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you could have brought the acolytes over, which fought the bikes over and attacked the other ones, and then put more into that 30-man blob, I think, and just kind of left the Gorkanaut alone, because he can only be in one place, and his shooting's not ridiculous. But anyway, we'll go into the chat, answer some questions. Do you think secondaries need an overhaul? Because I'm seeing a lot of the same ones being taken mostly every game. I don't think they need an overhaul. We just need more. We just need more options.
A few different options.
I wrote a recent review for Goonhammer on the terrain-placed elements, so you can check that out.
It's the way some army lists are wrote at the moment to make it really, really difficult to take the secondary, so you see a lot of it like the engage and scramblers, because it doesn't matter what your opponent's list is as such. Yeah.
Alistair has, what does Jack think? 2 big gas. Do you think... have you guys tried him out? We haven't tried him out yet. We have the model. I'm yet to paint him. I didn't want to rush it, so he's yet to be on the table. So we just kind of put down models that we had pretty much battle ready.
My friend plays him. I think he's very, very good.
Yeah, I think
even if he just holds an objective for most of the game at the back, he's not gonna. He's too hard to remove.
Yeah, and he's such a threat. Such a threat. Jack said, I really like the content you guys have been making. Thank you very much, Jack. We're trying to do the best job we can with our battle report streams, and really trying to, with the podcast as well. We want to give you so many different options and angles. And again, if you do like what we do, VT Plus is definitely the best way to support us, because on VT Plus we give you 2 battle reports a month, and we also give you 8 other videos. We give you 4 deep dives into armies and 4 deep dives into how to deploy those armies as well. So it's for players that really want to take their game to the next level. It's $9.99 a month in terms of dollars. So if you're in England, I think it's about £6 or £7. And again, we don't have a Patreon, but that really helps us keep growing and pushing out content. And we got the Blood Angel versus Tau battle report, which is the one going on VT Plus, where Tau go first, which is a massive, massive change in that matchup, and you'll see why tomorrow. And that'll be going on VT Plus tomorrow, and all the links for VT Plus are below. So if you do want to support us in any way, we would really appreciate as much support on VT Plus as possible.
I agree with I think it's Colton, isn't it, in the chat? Secondaries for killing elite armies. I think that'd be a great, gangbusters would be.
Yeah, I agree. A gangbusters
needs something into these 3-wound Space Marine armies.
Yeah,
that's something you get a reward for.
That is Aaron, who's on our academy at the moment, playing Orks and absolutely smashing it. So Aaron's doing really well with his Orks, playing on the
Hatches Aaron
TTS, and doing really well with those. Done some fantastic jobs, and because he's on the academy, we'll get him onto one of our games in the future. And he's also local as well, and maybe come down for one of these challenge cups potentially, because we can obviously only do these 6-man events now. But anyway, right, we'll jump back over to the guys, and Jack can talk you through his tactics and what he's thinking now as he moves everything.
So what I've done here, I've shuffled the boys around. War boss advancing through. He's going to charge these.
Oh, bloody
The trucks come round to secure that, supported by a scrap jet that will look to try and charge in there as well. These two scrap jets have moved this way to put the firepower over here. What I want to do is shoot the bikes away to give the Gorkanaut to charge the 3 characters.
Brave.
And maybe the Death Killer goes in there. The Meganobs have moved this way to take on these. These bikes fell back from combat and gone to screen out the centre of the board. This truck is screening out that side. Those boys are fine there. They're fine there. The weird boys advanced over. So I was potentially going to jump the war boss, but I didn't really need to this turn. So he can mechanical seizures on them, and potentially mechanical seizures on them. Then the question is what I'll do with these boys here. Do I leave them in combat to try and kill the mages, or do I green tide them now? But I've got nowhere really good to go. I think that's the issue. So I think I'm going to leave these in to fight the mages, and then I think
Brave.
It's brave, yeah.
What you should do is just forfeit immediately.
Forfeit. Actually, I'm going to on the green tide them now.
No, don't do it.
Green tide and the boys. And they're just going to come back on my deployment edge. Let's see what we can do. Is actually hold this objective.
Jack, did you get 15 at the start of the turn?
Yeah. So I'm just bringing the boys back in for another jump next turn once Joe's brought all his reserves down. So I can have more options. There's no good. I don't really want to charge into your aberrants with the patriarch over there.
Yeah, you do.
There wasn't a good spot in that corner. I really wanted to come back in because I'd have to be within 6 of the table edge. So the only charge would be your Psyker, which I don't think's worth it. So they come on into there. Then I'll bring unit commandos down. And they're just going to drop into here. And they're going to scramble. So I'm scrambling midfield there. That's fine, they've done that. That's all moved. So shooting phase, no, psychic phase. I'm going to cast mechanical seizure on... No, I'm not. They're on a... What save they on?
5 up. Because not all in combat in cover at the moment.
Okay.
They do get 6 up invulnerable.
Yeah, okay, I'm not going to bother with mechanical. I'm not going to bother with the psychic phase. Don't want to risk the perils. So shooting phase. I will start. This scrap jet is going to fire into these.
Interesting. They are -1 to hit.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you'd like to miss with all of your shots, that would be super.
Super. He's going to put all his big shooters into them, and he put all his missiles into the bikes.
Cool.
So the big shooters, so one of them is manned by Grot, so hits on 4s. So that's 3 hits, and there's other big shooter hits on 5s. 5s. And then that's 3 dackers. They all miss.
Stop rolling 6s.
3s. So that is 5 wounds on the infantry over there.
No minus?
No minus.
5s. 3 dead.
That one mega knob that can see will shoot
Oh,
them.
hang on, I've got a... He's not supposed to be there. Got too many weapons in that unit.
One mega knob. He misses. Oh, death scores. Misses. Oh, and I've got to do the missiles from him. So the wing missile, because you're not a vehicle, hits on a 6. Dacker, 2 hits.
Oh.
2s. 2 wounds at -2.
So on the bikes?
Yeah.
6s. I can roll 6s. Boom.
Flat 3.
What is this?
And then 2d3 from his others. 5 shots from his other rockets. -1 to hit on the 6s. I can use a Death Skulls. 1 hit with a Dacker. 1 hit. Hits on the 2. Wounds.
A 6. No.
No one dead. The next scrap jet is going to do exactly the same. Yeah, big shooters into there and all his rockets into there. So the wing missile hits on the 6. No. Then 2d3. So 5 shots on the others. 6s and -1 to hit. I'll Death Skills 1. 1 hit, Dacker. No, 2s. Reroll it. 1 -2.
6. It's cocked. Just gonna slightly push all those back an inch. There we go. We're gonna do. Oh.
One more bite dead.
Boop.
Then the 6 grot shots, the infantry 4s, and then a Dacker. No, and then the 6 hits on 5s. I've done all the 3
On the bikes?
Yeah, no, on the infantry.
Oh.
3 more.
Europe.
Just going to move that back into
Okay.
the shot. People like the dice rolls.
Yeah.
So that's the 2 scrap jets. So he's going to fight everything at the bikes.
Right.
So it's Flamer, D6, 1 shot, 3s, it wounds at -1.
A 6.
Fine.
See, I can do it too.
Twin boomsticks,
Hmm.
6 shots, he's hits on 5s, +1, -1. He hits once and he uses Death Skulls,
so perfect
2
for
hits.
him. It's unbelievable.
Death Skulls, 2 wounds, no minus.
On the bike?
Yeah.
1 goes
1
through.
wound. Snaggle Claw, misses.
Snaggletooth.
The truck is going to fire his big shooter into them.
It is big.
6s, 1 Death Skulls, Dacker, 1 hit, 3s, Death Skulls, 1 wound, no minus, kills him. That's that. So the 2 scrap jets are gone, the Death Killer's gone, the truck's gone, the Mega Knobs are shot, so there's just a Gorkanaut on this side. All these not going to shoot, so I got over here, so I don't think the scrap jet's not going to shoot because if I take too many casualties, it's going to make that charge too long. Actually, I'm checking if his big shooters are in range down they
Downstream.
are. So the big shooters are just going to go down to that unit of acolytes down the bottom. So the big shooters hit on 4s, and then a Dacker, and I Death Skulls, Dacker, no, 3s, 3 armour saves.
On there.
Then the other ones,
It's not like
5
Jack,
hits,
it rolls,
4 Dackers,
rolls 5 out of 7. 6 out of
3s. So another 3 armour saves on the acolytes. You're dead. 1 left.
10. I quit the hobby.
How are you liking these orcs, mate?
They're going well.
Come back in 2 hours when Joe moves over to Age of Sigmar. I'll
He-
take over the stream.
What are the wounds characteristics of these boys?
554.
Oh no. He's going to put his flamer into here.
Rude.
He's going to put his 5, 4, 4, 4.
No, he's got 5. So 5, 5, 4, 5, 2, 1.
I need to kill that bike.
You do. Because he will win your game.
Oh no, I can charge around the forest instead anyway. So,
If that acolyte's still alive.
4 wounds, 5 wounds, and they've all got 6 of bin buns.
Yes.
And what's his? That's the Kenomorph.
Yeah.
What's he?
He's a Primus.
What's he do?
He gives everyone around him +1 to hit in combat.
Okay. He's going to put his flamer into him.
Yeah.
he's going to put his missiles into the +1 to hit boy.
Noise.
And he's going to put all his Daka guns into him.
Brilliant.
And no, I'm not going to spend Daka. I'm thinking about Daka.
I
just don't think it's worth
it. Three models.
I don't think it's worth it as well. I think I've got better things to use the CP on. So the flamer on the... I'll do the rockets first into him. Hit on 4s. Both hit. 2s.
He's not allowed to use his dice.
2 wounds. -2.
Double 6. You can do it. I can do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
6 damage.
He's dead.
Then the flamer goes into the 1 boy. 2 shots. 3s. I'll use the wound roll death skulls. 2 wounds at -1.
Oh, Cedric.
He's gone.
Cedric's gone.
Does the AP matter on that character? 2, 4, 6, 8.
No, he's got a 6 up.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,
Who's this at?
14, 16.
Oh, I just take him
17,
off, Jack.
18.
No, he's dead.
Okay. So that's 6 on assassinate there. They've done.
Charges?
Yeah, charges.
Go on then.
So these scrambled.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, nice.
Oh, you did get them.
Yeah.
Very nice.
The Gorkanaut is charging the bike and the Alphas.
Oh,
Okay.
-2.
He's not charging the bike, he's just charging the Alphas.
Mm.
The bike's probably not really. The bike's not really. You can't throw grenades at that bike again, can you?
Well, he could throw a frag grenade at
That's
you.
fine. He's just going to charge the Alphas.
Yeah.
No, he's going to charge both.
Mm.
I'm going to spend 2. 3d6 charge.
Oh, that's big.
Probably overkill.
What?
7, 5.
Yeah, that'll make it in.
Yeah.
Good spend. Can you use that stratagem anytime the 3d6 is charged, or only if you come in from reserve?
No, it's just charge base.
Okay, cool. Nice.
So he's going to go into there. On a 2+, he does D3 mortal wounds.
Of course
So
he does.
to that bike. Goes off. D3. Kills him. The Death Killer's going to attempt to charge the Alphas. He's a big one. 5. Here we go. 8. He's in.
So that's -2. Going
Yeah, I
across there.
rolled a 10.
You're on a
Oh.
10, mate.
Well, shut my face holes.
Yep.
The War Boss goes in next. It's going 10. So
I mean, you needed a 4, so
Yeah.
worry about it.
the Scrapjet's going in next.
If you could just fail one, that'd be
Scrapjet's going in 10. On a 4+, you take D3 mortals.
good.
D3, take 1.
Rolling hot, Jack.
These orcs are meaning business.
Yeah, they're doing the work here.
We figured
so
out that
you-
Jack's problem was wasn't rolling Vanguard Tactics dice.
Mm.
You've got no CP, so I'm going to start with. What's the right way to do this? There's only 3 models left.
Mm.
You're overcomplicating it.
Scary.
They've all got the.
You got a 4 pin man, haven't you?
He's got 4 pin, yeah.
Ah, get in there then.
3.
He's the biggest boss.
Just sling your knob in there, it'll be fine.
The Scrapjet's going to go. 4s.
Good. 2
Death
misses.
Skulls. 3 hits.
Stop it.
2s. 3 -2s.
6 up. Oh, they're all dead.
The biggest boss is just cheering them on.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Efficiency goes over to Jack now.
Piles in. So go over here. It's Gorkanaut time. The beast.
I'm not even-
No. You got put him back. Put him back now.
We will make the guys on stream watch this.
I'm going to use the big 6 attacks
The
rather
big
than the
6
18.
Okay, big 6.
3s.
Get a Death Skulls reroll.
Oh, I've definitely not done that right.
Oh, he's in.
Got cocky. 3 wounds.
He's in dark water. Right. 3 6s.
Coming up.
Here it comes.
Right here.
3.
He's going to pay me back here.
No, he's dead.
2d6 damage. Take 6. He's going to pile
Pile
in
in the pistol Pete.
to kill them all. He's going to pile in to kill them all.
Should we call that,
I
guys?
think that's it.
I've still got 10 boys. 5 boys, Kellamorphs, and 5 bikes to come in.
Okay, you got no CPs.
I'll get 1 CP at the start of next turn.
Okay. It's up to you guys what you want to do.
No, we've got to show the people
How to play on.
how to lose with grace.
Okay, how to lose with grace coming up next.
Yeah.
So at the end of my turn, I got. How many characters did I kill?
Enough.
Milo said, "Don't quit, Joe. I believe in you." And Thomas has gone, "Wow."
Legend.
And you've engaged in.
This quarter.
You haven't got in those quarters, have you?
No, so just 2 for engage.
2 for engage.
I've scrambled middle, and I've what was it? 3 characters in the end. 3
Yeah.
characters, 9 on assassinate.
I take my hat off to you, sir. Well played to you, sir. Right.
You got 1 CP.
Boosh.
27 plus another,
Well, I get 5.
another 11.
Strong. Does Pistolo Pete stay in combat like an absolute hero? Yeah, he's going to take him on. Why not?
You can shoot pistols in combat, can't you?
Yeah.
Or is it just 1 pit? Has he got a special rule to fight all pistols?
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
Did you get 5 points from the primary, Joe?
Yeah, boy. It's going to advance the patriarch.
Try again.
That's the physical representation of how this game went. It's a 4. Badoosh!
He's confident.
I was waiting for Pistol Pete to kill that Walking in combat.
He's gonna ruin him, mate. It's gonna ruin him. Ruination.
I just played the air horn for the guys.
Good.
Good.
That's what we need.
The air horn is what makes this game.
You stayed an inch away from the edge there, Joe?
Yeah.
Little nudgy nudge.
Of course I am. What'd you take me for? A fool? Right.
Talk through what you're doing, your tactics then, Joe.
What I'm going to do here is clear this entire side of the table with magic.
Some serious tactics. There's a lot of love for you on the stream, Joe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mainly coming from one man.
Kylo.
Kylo,
the man.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit scared.
You're a little bit scared. What, of the game or Kylo? Kylo, yeah, thought so.
What you're going to see here now, right, is a 9-inch charge out of deep strike.
It's a big call.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
It's a very bold move, Cotton. We'll see if it
There ain't
pays
going to be
off.
many turns after this one, let's be totally honest. And once he jumps that 30-man blob,
If he casts it.
it's game over, man.
Could be a double one on a perils.
Could be a double
Could
one.
be.
Could be a CP reroll into another double one.
It's a good job I keep some CPs in my pocket for just in case, rather than spaff them all in one turn.
Yeah.
Well, you got to Genestealer Cult. You only get 6 command points at the start of the game.
What do you think these boys are doing? All spec scans.
Winning, is what they're doing.
You really setting another unit at those Mega Knobs?
What?
You're setting another unit at those Mega Knobs?
You got 2 command points, didn't you?
Yep.
Water bubble.
It's 1 charge or 3, Joe. You can't do 2. Because you're giving away a unit with a 2 charge.
No, that is Deuce problems.
You have got 3 charges on the go, haven't you? Got a charge here, a charge there.
Ooh!
You seem to have abandoned ship on it.
You
put the bikes on the objectives.
I mean, if you think about it logically, Joe, these guys here are doing nothing. So just ignore them, yeah? I know they got shiny grey armour, but you're like a magpie. Just leave them.
They're 9 inches away from the truck, yeah?
Yep, cool.
Be -2 to charge because you'll have to. Oh no. That's fine. Unless your operants fail, then you're in trouble.
Right. Ooh, my boys!
I don't need a 5.
Have you seen Mothers Do Have Them?
No.
The TV show with Betty Spencer.
Scramble them.
Scramble eating my eggs!
So you've done yours, mine, middle to go.
Right, magic phase.
Yep.
+1.
I'm in deny now.
Strength and attack. Goes off.
Nope.
What should you do?
Denied.
He's going to use his goblin
What for?
to give himself a 5 thunder pain.
Okay, cool. Perils.
Goes off on that.
Cool. So his goblin's gone?
No, goblin stays there.
Ah,
He's just run out of his goblin powers.
okay.
Yeah.
Is he an ablative wound as well?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
You can just pick him up and just hold him in front of bullets.
While the war boss comes and nuts him, just nuts the goblin.
Right. How many wounds does he have?
He has, I think, 7. He has +1 for being that biggest boss.
He is big.
7 wounds. I will just double check that. He's got 4 up in them as well.
Of course he does. Right.
Yeah, it's 7 wounds.
Robin said, I looked over the GSC list and I got the impression that it looked a bit more like an 8th than 9th edition list for GSC. Robin, I would agree with you, and that was because I bought the Genestealer Cult army basically a year ago, and we've only just managed to get it built and painted. So until I have the finances to buy more Genestealer Cult, along with every other faction that we're trying to get ready for the channel, this is what we've got, and this is what we're going to be using for a while. Basically, Joe's got to just get good with it, ain't he, Jonesy?
He's got to keep going.
He's got to keep going.
I like 9. I like the Ridge Runners. I did the 9 Ridge Runners. That's quite cool for GSC.
It's nice,
expensive.
but it's expensive. Yeah. And at the moment, to be honest, I'm kind of waiting to see if a new codex comes out.
No, that's it.
So I don't want to invest heavily in Ridge Runners, because if they don't get that core keyword, then maybe they lose all the benefits.
It's like a lot of the Aberrants and the Acolytes as well. They used a lot of the Vigilus stuff.
Yeah.
When we purchased this army, the Acolytes, Aberrants could fight on death.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things they actually lost.
Yeah.
They were one of the harder hit armies by loss of Vigilus, because the Warlord trait was reroll charges as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saved you a lot of CPs.
Yeah, and they get +1 to hit, +1 to wound. They had loads of good
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah. We're going to head back over to the game
Something's
because
going on.
Joe is having a meltdown.
Pistol.
Want to tell the guys what happened with the Kellamore?
What happened, guys?
Kelly the Kellamorph shot at the big boss.
The war boss.
The war boss got 12 hits.
Yeah.
Only rolled 2 wounds on him.
And I saved them both on the
He
instant.
saved both of them. Then, Pistol Pete,
The true hero.
the hero of the day, got 10 hits on this lad. Wounded 4 times. And
3 went through.
3 went through.
So
So
he's
he's got
left
2
on-
wounds left. All I needed is 1 more.
Yeah.
And we just judo chopped him. Pacha! Straight on the neck. I've got no other guns because you killed them all.
Cool.
So charges.
Yep.
The aberrants are going to go that area.
The truck and
The truck and the truck and the truck.
Yep. Love it. That's easy.
Then my lad.
Who's he going for?
Can he do that, big boy? He's going to go after you, big boy.
So -2.
It's an 11. Skadoosh.
Cool.
He'll poke you in the eye with his big finger.
Oh, look at the Kenmore stay in combat, didn't he?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just don't want to feel good about life. The Patriarch's going to go
Go
first.
first,
Hit on 2s.
Double 1.
Wounding on
T5.
Stroke 6, so 3s.
Rerolling it.
There's 4 wounds at -3.
4 penguin. What's the damage?
D3.
D3.
3d3 damage.
Well done.
Coming at you like Cleopatra.
7 wounds. On a CP1.
Oh, don't.
Failed it.
Oh, that's good. Totally worth it.
Cool. 3.
2, 4, 5 damage.
Down to 2.
You did Pistol Pete to do more, didn't you?
Do I re-roll then?
Need a 5+.
I need a 5+.
5+ to kill the war boss? No. Same result. Down to
Feel for
2.
you, Joe.
I know.
It's not gone by.
I feel for me too. These points are going in.
That's fine.
So we're going to go...
I think the scrap. I think they're both. The truck's definitely T6. I think the scrap jet's T6.
The tilt is real with Joe.
I'm not tilting. I'm just very
Scrap
scared.
jet. They're both T6.
They're both T6.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to put 5 into that.
Yep.
4 into that.
Okay. I just need to check.
Should I get the +1 strength for attack off?
What does that do?
That's the one you stopped, wasn't it?
Yep.
Good.
I don't think he's had a whole game.
It's the one...
He's got it in his head.
Genestealer Cult, you get one turn, and that's turn 2, basically. Well, you can wait till turn 3, but against Orks, they cover the board and you can't come in. So turn 2, you've got to do it, but that's the turn in which Jack decided to negate the entire Warhammer 40k hobby that he's done for all these years and decided to start rolling well for a change. He was like, oh, 6s, that's all you got to do to win.
5 6s out of 9. That's
No, it was 5 out of 7.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
average.
So,
And then he rolled a 1 on his leadership test for his big squad of boys.
they weren't going to run away anyway.
So this is versus...
Against him? 5 boys?
against the scrappy jetty thingy.
This one.
But, yeah.
Scrap jet, yeah.
Toughness 5.
Toughness 6.
Oh, 5s. 1,
Minus.
2, -2.
6 ups. Save 1.
Stop it. 2 damage.
He's down to 7.
And then rending claws. 5s. 1 -3. -4 actually.
6 up. 1 damage.
Yep.
Down to 6.
And then this is versus Le Truc.
Toughness 6 as well.
Ooh. 1 at minus. Oh, it's all at -2.
6 ups. Save 2. Roll damage.
4.
So on a roll of 6s, I'll reduce them to 1. No, 2, 6, 4, down to 6.
And then Le Rending Claws.
1. 6
1.
Oh, no, it was a 5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that saves on his armour.
Yep. And then you get to attack with the first non-charger.
Gorkanaut.
Pistol
2,
Pete, we knew
6,
you well.
8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
Should I just take him off?
18, no.
No.
Gorkanaut's getting his pound of flesh.
You're going to miss with 90% of these.
3s, re-rolling 1.
Good.
2s, re-rolling 1. That's a cop dice.
Take him off now, Joe.
No, I'm going to roll all these 6 up in there, all saves.
6, 8, 10, 12.
8, 10, 12.
He might live.
2 damage each.
10d3 damage, please.
It's 2 damage each.
Oh, okay, that's 20 damage.
He's done a job there.
Pistol Pete, he had 1 chance and you fluffed it.
So my war boss is going to swing at Patriot. 5 attacks.
-1 damage.
Hit on 2s. They all hit.
Sweet.
He's got the killer claw. Toughness.
5.
I'm winning on 2s.
Good.
5 wounds.
4. a 4 up in one.
Flat 3 damage.
Now becomes 2.
So 8.
No, I failed 2, and they're flat 3 damage.
You're 5 up in then.
I got 4 up in one because of his.
Oh, okay,
relic.
cool. So 4 damage.
Yeah. Never getting CP back.
You got the feel no pain off on him?
Oh, I did.
Yeah. So you got 4.
Ooh. I passed 1. You've taken 3.
Cool. So you got 3 left.
Got 3. We'll use this dice. Actually, no, I'm going to pass 1 over to little Munchkin. He's got 4 wins left.
I'm just going to double check the scrap jet gets to fight twice all the time. Not
That's
just
fun.
on the charge. Done. Corkscrew. Immediately fights twice, so I'll do both attacks at the same time. 8 attacks. Oh no, so I get to roll them twice, I'll get re-rolls them both. So 4. Can re-roll 1. So 1 hit from the first batch.
Strength.
5 hits, strength 8, so 2s. Re-roll 1. 5 wounds, -2.
No save. Oh, 6 up. 5 saves. 5. How much damage?
I'll put them either 2 or D3. D3s, so 5 went through.
Yeah. So
One at a
roll 1 at a time. That
3.
becomes 2. 1 is dead.
Next one. Death spills, re-roll 1 damage. That's cocked. 3.
That becomes 2. Oh, he's alive on a wound.
Next one. Takes another, he takes another 3.
2.
2, yeah. Dead.
Dead.
1. And then I'll roll the other dice for the last one. 2 on the last one.
Oh, he tanks it like a hero.
So just 2 die.
2 dead.
Cool.
And then he attacks again?
No, that's all done.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the end of
And then
the...
the truck?
Nah.
No, sir.
Okay, so that's the end of the turn.
I get deploy scramblers in
Mine.
yours.
I get another assassinate.
Yeah, I get. What do you get? Oh yeah. I'll get engage on all fronts for 3.
Yep.
You get another assassinate for 3.
Did you get engaged, Joe?
You get 50 at the start of your turn.
For 3 or 2 points,
You
Joe?
got
3.
For 3 points, yeah?
Yarp.
So you're on 6 for engaged now.
Yep. I'll throw in a dab. I hate them, but I'll throw it in.
The Gorknot's going to advance.
No. Can I advance and charge?
With the Death Killer, yeah. So we're going 9. Death Killer, he's just going to move from behind. Everything's in from Deep Strike, isn't it? That wasn't convincing. Has to be, it was turn 3.
I've got that 10-man squad. But when you return to the shadows, it can be whatever.
Okay. So these boys are
Oh
going
no, the 10-man squad's over here. My bad.
So
Roll in.
everything's in.
Yeah, I'm just cheating. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm used to it.
Carry on.
The boys are getting out of this truck. No,
Where's all the heavy weapons gone from my 10-man squad?
That's it, Joe. Just put the models on the table you want.
Yeah.
Well, I seem to have put them in with no saws in.
It's convenient, Jack, innit?
Very convenient.
You know me, always doing it in my favour.
See,
Not that it matters.
So just move the bikes in to try and deal with that Kelomorph. Let's send the commandos in to...
You got 1 CP, Jack?
Up to 2 now. So what I'm measuring here, the war boss gives advance and charge. So I get a 5-inch move. So I need a 4-inch advance. That's not reliable, but I could then drop on to use the jump if I wanted to. Warboss is stuck, so the scrapjet could come out. The boys could go in. Cool. So I'm going to pull the scrapjet out.
Oh, that's a brave move.
The sluggers with
Quite the
advance,
opposite, actually.
they're only going 1. That's fine. So I have to. So they're going 6.
There's nothing more exciting than a charge from 30 boys.
You should have killed him earlier. With your demolition charges.
Yeah.
Wasted it on their bikes.
I wanted to deny him on the primary.
Well, you should have killed the boys. Turn 1.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to make. Well, he made. Yeah.
No. Because remember now, with attrition and leadership, it's not as bad as it once was. So he doesn't have to spend the 2 CPs because you got the one chance that you actually pass it automatically, which he did. But then only one's ever going to die, and then you roll 1s and 2s.
So the probability is.
So if you've got 7 models, unless you're me, you're probably going to be alright. Yeah.
This truck's just going to fall out of combat.
You need to overkill 30 boys. As we teach on the academy, Jack. Come on, you should know this.
I don't listen to anything you say to me.
I know. And that's the problem.
So I can't really do jump then.
You're living to regret it now, aren't you?
No. No, because I'll just be like, we're not playing 40k today, we're playing more time.
More time is the real game.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
So these commandos just moving up to give support. Actually,
Emotional
no.
support.
Moral, mental, physical.
So that truck's doing engage, they're doing engage. Megalov's over here and doing engage. These scrap jets, I'm going to send 1 back to deal with them. I'm going to send this one up this way to support against that Kelemorph. Gorknaut is around the corner so you can shoot them. Those boys got out of this truck over there so they can get a charge in. Death Killer's just over there. The sluggers moved up. The shooter boys have just jumped over the terrain. I'll bring in my last unit of commandos. I'm going to deep strike in Joe's deployment zone and scramble.
Scramble!
So that's my scramblers done.
Nice 10 points, isn't it, that?
Yeah.
Does it feel good getting
It
a big
does.
10?
It does feel good.
Yeah.
I've got 2 CP. Alright, Psychic Phase. He's going to smite him. +3. Goes off on a 10.
Oh, but does it?
Through. Okay. Right. Yeah.
Let's go.
Takes 1. It's going to pay.
But does he?
No.
He doth not.
He does not feel it.
He's in mechanical seizures then. He perils.
Good.
Takes 1. He's down to 3. So everything, all my army gets +1 AP against that unit. Good.
Good. That's just what I wanted to hear.
Oh, it doesn't matter on them, does it, at all? They don't have an armor save.
They've got a 5-up armor save.
Oh,
Which
have they?
goes to their 6-up invulnerable.
Well, it does matter then. Psychic then. This scrap jet is going to fire everything into them.
At point blank range, you get +2 to hit.
Okay, they've gone. This scrap jet is going to fire everything to the Kelemorph.
My stuff
So,
looks really
two-
good on the
2d3.
track, that's for sure.
3 shots at the Kelemorph. No hits. The wing missile hits on a 6. And Death Skulls. No, the big shooters.
Ah, Kelly.
This hit on 4s.
What, R. Kelly or R. Kelly?
Ah, both.
5s.
That is R. Kelly.
And a Daka. No. And then 3s to wound. Death Skulls.
Where was this shooting phase 2 turns ago?
4 saves on the Kelemorph.
Any minus?
No.
Oh, 5s. 6. He takes 3, he's down to 2.
Okay, then the bike shoot. 5s.
Actually, no, I tell a lie, he's down to 1, so failed. How many? I took 3, didn't I? Yes.
And then a Death Skulls reroll. 3 Dakas. 5 hits. 3s. Death Skulls. That's a cop dice. 2 wounds from the bikes.
On Kelly?
Yeah, on Kelly.
He's gone. He's gone. He's
He's gone.
Dead.
He's gone.
That's that now.
That's Max's assassinate.
That Max's assassinate outfit. So you've got 13 points already this turn. It's good. It's a big score turn.
That's 15.
That's that.
28.
The shooter boys will shoot the water jobs.
I remember when I used to enjoy Warhammer.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Was it a year ago before you met me?
16,
Yeah.
18 shooters.
And I introduced you to my friends. Yeah.
These hit on 5s with a death skulls.
This is my friend Jack. He plays Tau. You should run your Drakari versus it. That would be fun.
Yeah, that game was so bad you forgot who Jack was for about a month.
I did. I just shut
5
it out.
duckers.
Who's this at?
This is average.
Oh, good.
4 saloons with a death skulls.
What's the chat saying?
8 -1s.
8.
Nick Cable
6
said,
is
hey
good.
guys, tough going Joey boy, it ain't easy being GSE from Dan Cook. And Matthew Chinny said, like that report layout and good to see Jack playing with his orcs.
Yeah. 2 dead. Oh, 2.5.
2.5 dead.
The commandos will fire pistols.
Of course they will. Of course they will.
Death skull. Dagger. 2 hits.
You know when Orcs are going well and they're
Fours.
shooting their commando pistols.
2 wounds on him. -1.
6.
2 wounds.
6. Oh.
Gonna pain.
Gonna pain. 5. Dead.
Yeah, maybe change the way you roll the dice, that might
Yeah,
help.
roll one at a time.
Oh, we're going to get a trick shot rolling from now on and getting them off the backboard.
Off the wall,
Yeah.
off the foamy wall.
Off of Orc models.
I'm not Gorknor. Can't see anything. I'm not shooting those bikes.
No, you're not.
So charges. I need a 9 to get into the aberrants.
But you won't get it. I tells you now.
The commandos are charging him.
Oh.
Just. Shooter boy's not going to charge. The sluggers will charge him and them. 9. I got. Here we go.
Yeah, I've got to roll both dice, haven't you?
No,
Oh,
10.
come on.
either or.
90.
I'm going to spend my last 2 CP, 3d6 charge with the Gorknor. Yep.
Boosh!
I can't believe that you think you can kill 5 bikes. That is madness.
The Death Killer will try. Here we go. 8, I'm not sure if that's good enough. No, Death Killer fails. The boys will try.
They will try and fail.
Triads.
Here we go. 12, they're in.
I'm gonna move that to
Can I play with my Drakari tomorrow?
Nope.
Why?
I mean, if you want to, you can.
I'm gonna
Carry
take.
on, Marines. So,
I'm gonna take the 30 boys first.
Yeah?
Do you,
Can you get in far enough?
do you want me to roll this?
No. I'll just take them off.
So they're gonna split across the aberrants and the. You can't interrupt. Then the Gorknor kills the bikes in the corner. I've done the scrambles. Free from engage.
that's it.
For an army just thrown together in a afternoon.
Don't
That's done
you
well.
talk like that to me. I just threw it together.
I just woke up one morning. You know, it'd be cool.
and I just had these models in my house.
Yeah,
you
just
know?
throw a Gorknor together with his one door and his lack of shoulder pad.
Yeah.
Does Joe get 5 points at the start of his turn?
Yes, the acolytes here.
Yeah. And then what else happens? Talk it through.
So that's the end of my turn 3.
So
You
then-
get 5.
I get 5, Then these 10 boys rush out and kill 30 boys.
Yeah. So I'm gonna max primary, secondary. So I'll score as many secondary points as many engaged points as possible left in the game. I've got scramblers. I've maximised assassinate and I'll maximise primary.
I will kill this truck.
Forget 2 on that.
And I will get 2 points.
Boom.
Yeah, boom, boom.
2 more rounds of 3? You've got turn 4 and turn 5. That's 6 more.
Well, James, you trying to shortchange me some points there?
Better be. That's what I'm paying him off. And that wasn't even money.
So Joe gets 2 for bringing it down, yeah?
Yes!
Absolutely mulched me truck.
I'm going to roll those dice right now.
Yeah. Oh, well, don't do it to yourself, mate. Don't do it to yourself. He's rolling it. He hasn't got him in the bag yet.
He's dead.
No, I've got him in them.
What have you got him on for?
It's a death skill. How many wings?
Oh, 5.
So I saved 2.
That is
I need to roll
6 damage.
1 6.
Do you get your scramblers, Joe?
You killed it, just.
No.
You did do the mid board.
I didn't do the.
You did kill him, just.
Do I get 20 points?
Yeah, for scramblers.
Oh, yeah.
It ended 93-30.
That was a bad game.
I quite like Orks.
I don't. because I had to spend all day yesterday painting Sisters of Battle.
I quite like all.
I could have spent the whole day painting mortar teams. That would have been fun.
I put the 30 boys in deep strike at that point.
Yeah. So how guys do you think it went? How do you feel it went, Jack? Did you enjoy the game?
I did enjoy playing Orks, bit of fun. Obviously you can go in every phase, which is nice. And they play the mission very well, with death scores being OBSEC. I've got these commando units to easily pick up scramblers. I think it's a tough one because I could easily just screen out all your deep striking. The bikes I threw out there just to block it off.
Yeah.
Stopped your grenades hitting the Gorkanaut. Once the grenades went, there was nothing to step to the Gorkanaut then.
Yeah.
That's the biggest threat. So once they were gone, he had a clear path. I was surprised you dropped this. Because you couldn't do anything with that second unit when they dropped in.
Yeah.
So you ran out of
They
CP.
got to stay there until you build up more CPs.
Yeah, there was.
I was really impressed by the scrap jets.
Yeah.
They're just great.
I thought the first bike unit would have gone here.
Yeah,
Took all the scrap jets.
No, I
out.
couldn't because I'd have to split fire because once they're deployed, the scrap jets count as a single unit.
Yeah, they're just
It's not-
singles.
it's not
And
three
I had
kids.
Yeah, but
I had the truck.
Yeah, so you'd have to split it out.
Yeah, and if
But-
I roll badly
But
on
then
one,
you wouldn't be able to put his characters down because they have to come in within
Oh,
as well.
okay.
Yeah.
I'd still think coming down in demolition, charging the 30 boys off would have been the best move in that situation because you have to get rid of those 30 boys before you.
I think the way the game. Yes, the boys weren't critical.
No.
I just did it so I had 30 boys in my pocket
Yeah.
just to respond to any threat that came out.
That's too big, this guy.
In this matchup,
He's the man.
he's good.
Yeah.
Because you had no long range shooting either. If you had some mining lasers, then I probably had to put him in deep strike, and then you could maybe have to screen out the board.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good nick.
Mm.
Even missing his door, he still won the game.
Yeah,
He's got a good amount of battle damage on him.
yeah.
At one point, the door that was open, I thought he was going to eat that one biker boy. Just chuck him in there for later. But no, guys, it was a great game. It was really fun to watch. It was really funny watching Joe, more than anything.
And Pete.
I also
Pistol Pete didn't
ridiculously
kill all boss.
skewed rolls.
what tilted this game? Not me, because I never tilt.
Nor me.
Mr. Not Tilt.
I'm Mr. Happy. The fact that turn 2 you decided to roll nothing but 6s, and then on your leadership you're like, oh, just the one,
It was saving these bikes, which I didn't need anyway.
Yeah.
But I just rolled 5.
But
just
what
silly.
happened? Because what happened is I needed to clear all your screens out, so that the next turn I had a bit more choice in what I was doing.
Yeah.
But because I couldn't kill these little units potting around everywhere, it really limits where I can bring stuff in. And also the biggest issue for Genestealer Cult is you start the game with not a huge amount of CP, and then you have to spend 6 in one turn.
Their CP's built for triple battalion, isn't it? Which was 8th edition.
My thought was, when Jack's bikes were here, the aberrants, I was thinking, should have moved and advanced forward to take them bikes out. The unit of acolytes here can move, play the strat, advance, and charge those bikes there.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't have had enough CP. Because if I failed that psychic power, I failed like 7 out of 10 psychic powers this game.
Yeah, but Jack also denied. You can keep that deny out of range.
So if I failed that,
yeah,
the aberrants are stood in the middle of nowhere, and I don't have enough CP to advance and charge into combat there because I need to save.
No, not necessarily. You don't necessarily need to do that because you perfect ambush, that costs you 3, which you didn't have to do that turn, and you also spent 2.
Well, I did have to, if I had to do that turn to get in, get those Meganovs off that objective, or even just hold it off him, so I'm denying him on the primary.
No,
because then I'm putting so much pressure.
My point is, Joe, I would have gone in aberrants here, move in advance, save your CP, yeah, go in there. Other unit of acolytes come forward to tackle the bikes, yeah, bring the bikes down. So the next turn, they can move 12 in demolition. And then that way you're not having to spend as much CP. And also turn 1, you put the 4+ feel no pain on the aberrants over there. We don't really need to do that because Jack just takes the other unit with the jump off. So again, that would have been some CPs.
That was all on purpose. Oh, there's aberrants here.
But that could have been a different story where you potentially wipe out both units of bikes. And then he's got
the screen's gone.
The screen's gone, and then turn 3 you can come down with. You'll have an extra CP at the start of that game as well.
I think one unit of bikes on deep strike. I think the other one's on the board. I think just so you got the 12-inch move.
Yeah.
And then the 6-inch throw is it.
But the problem with the bikes is that if you hide them in a building so you can't get shot, you're losing 4 to 5 inches off your movement having to go around. They've only got a 6-inch range on their grenades.
You position. Like you need to position like there, don't you, with bikes?
Yeah.
Or like just in. So you lose that angle.
The obscuring, yeah.
And then you can nip round without having to go reverse out and out. You just go straight that way.
Yeah, I think that would have been a different play. Would have been a good option, I think. I just think you just sack this unit off and go, look, have that corner. Not going to worry about it. Just have it. Because they're so slow. Once they're down those big boys. Because you're going to really struggle to kill them anyway, even with the rock saws. Because especially if he's got 2 CPs in his pocket, because he interrupts and kills the whole unit. So you have to be charging with 3 units or 1 with the Cult. But I think it's a.
But the problem with in the Cult Orc matchup with the charging with 3 units or 1, you have to charge 3 units into 3 different units.
Yeah.
To throw 1 away.
Yeah.
Which means that they.
Cult's very hard to play.
And against Orc, so my units don't. So 10 of my guys don't kill 10 of his guys, but 10 of his kills kill 10 of mine. And if I'm making 3 charges, only one of those is going to be important. So if that's the one he interrupts on, I lose the important one, and I might do well on the other ones. But if 2 or 3 Orcs are left over, they'll just pick up the squad.
Well, maybe. Yeah.
It's a difficult one. I think Genestealer Cults are tough.
They lost a lot from Vigilance.
They lost so much.
Anyway, guys, thanks so much for the game. We will wrap up and we'll be back again in a couple of hours for the next stream, which is me using Sisters of Battle versus Cad and his guard.
Oh, tasty.
It's going to be a tasty little game, I think. So we'll be back soon with the next stream game. All announcements will be over on the Facebook page as to when we go live next. But guys, thank you very much. And we'll reset the table, more terrain.
Yeah.
Different layout, and I'll leave you in the capable hands of Joe and Jack for the stream. So we'll see you guys soon.
We're playing that way.
Yep. Yeah. So it cuts to the camera on the stream. Where's Joe and Jack?
Well, it looks like a tree man and a lot of Chaos Knights charging him with flamed torches.